How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So in this video, we are going to look at 5 keys that are massively dropping in price. Some of the biggest drops I've seen in a while. I think one is at like 80% of a drop in just a few months. Man, that thing has gone down quite a bit. So these are comics that have been decreasing in price around all different grade ranges. And maybe now is the time to let it go and not take so much burn, or maybe it's now the time that it's flattened out and it's ready to go back up, and this is a good time to buy. We'll go into all those kind of details. But first, I mentioned this before about a month ago or something. I have a link down in my description, and you just click on it and it'll take you to eBay. I think it's called the eBay link or something like that. And anything you buy on there, I get like this, like kind of like a affiliate link. So I get a percentage of what it is. And I told you guys that anyone that uses it, just use it. It'll add up money. I will add up that money and then I will buy a book and then do a giveaway. Because let's say if you're already buying something on eBay, might as well use the link, and then, hey, I'll be able to get the money, buy a book, and so on. The cycle will continue, and you're just taking money away from eBay. You're not taking away money from me or anything like that. So it's a win-win for all of us. So you guys have been using that link. It's up to $198.40 right now. So now there's a few days left in May, obviously. It went up to like the 27th, I believe. And so we'll let May finish off. And then I think what I'll do, because it's around, $200, I mean, I could let it ride, or I could buy a book with it. I think I should let it ride a little longer, and maybe get up, see what next month brings in. Maybe it'll bring in like $100 or $200 as well. And, I can get a better book, and then I'll just do a straight up giveaway. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to let this ride, or do you want me to buy a book for around $200 and do that as a giveaway. So again, use the link in the description. I just take that money and pretty much buy a book, and then I'll give it away to all you people out there. I don't want you buying things just for the sake of buying things. If you're already buying something, just use the link. Okay, first on this list. Ooh, and it's a big one. New Avengers number 7, first appearance of Illuminati. Man, this has dropped a lot. A 9.4 is down from $250 in January to now selling for $61, down 76%. A 9.6 is down 80%. From $338 back in January. Now one sold for $66. Whew. A 9.8 is from $700, now selling for $203. That is down 71%. This is the first appearance of Illuminati. They appeared in Doctor Strange 2. And I liked their scene. I thought that was probably the highlight of the movie. Personally, it was like, you got, I don't know how much I should say, but I won't say too much because maybe someone out there hasn't seen it yet. I think that movie's made $1 billion or something like that. So a lot of people have. But in any case, probably the highlight of the movie. For me, that's when the movie started getting good. It was right around there. I'm not saying it was bad before. It's just not as good as I was hoping. But yeah, this book is just massively dropped. I think it's because all the hype of, are they going to be in it? Are they not going to be it? Who really knows who the Illuminati is going to be? Which characters, all this kind of stuff. Everyone's speculating, all these rumors. So that just hyped up the book. And then finally, it came out. It delivered on all the hype and spec. But I think people are like, okay. And then they're ready to move on for the book, because realistically, what are they going to do with the Illuminati going forward? So that's why this book is dropped. Next up, we got Star Wars 43. This is the first appearance of Lando in the Star Wars comics. We got a 9.4 down 57% from 255 to 110. A 9.6 down 79% from 615 to 128. And a 9.8 sold for back in January 2021 for $1,200. Now selling for $500. That was down 58%. All these Star Wars books had like a big boom during obviously the comic boom and also the nostalgia boom. And then they just pretty much been dropping ever since. Maybe the only one that's really held its value over this time is Star Wars 1. Obviously, that's the first one. But you got 42, 68, even 43 was worth quite a bit. Even I think, was it 41 was the first Yoda, or 40? That was sky high and went way back down. I think number 2 got a little push with the Obi-Wan series coming out, but then that's since gone down. All the Star Wars books has massively decreased. Next, we got Moon Knight #1. A 9.4 is down 66% from 330 to 113. A 9.6 down 46% from a high of 450 to now selling for 245. And a 9.8, 1 point sold for 1350, now selling for 900. That is down 33%. No real big surprise there. The TV show is come and gone. Now, Werewolf by Night 32 is actually his first appearance of Moon Knight. That book has dropped a little bit, but also kind of held strong in some areas, like some grade ranges. Overall, it's probably down a little bit, but held strong. And that's kind of like what happens. You got your first tier, second tier, third tier, all the stuff down below. This is more of a third tier Moon Knight book. You got Werewolf by Night 32, then 33, then probably this one, and maybe Spotlight 28 is actually above this one in terms of tier. So maybe this is a 4-tier book. So those lower tier ones are going to drop a lot more than the top tier book. All right, we got DC Comics Presents 26, a 9.4 down 48% from 675 to 350, a 9.6 down 43% from 1,100, now selling for 632, and a 9.8 is down 36% from 2850 to 1825. But if you look at that graph, you can kind of see it went up, comic boom, but it's kind of like leveled off. I personally think that this is a great book to get, personally. Now, that's just me. I can't predict what the market's going to do. It could drop by 50% tomorrow. How am I supposed to know? But in my opinion, long term, this is a good book to get. Why? Why do I say that? Now, it's not the first Teen Titans. I believe that was Brave and the Bold 59? 60? 60 was their second appearance. 59? 43? I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. But that was the first Teen Titans. This is the first new Teen Titans. Now, this iteration is vastly more popular than the old Teen Titans. Vastly. So, I mean, it's real first appearances. You got Cyborg, Raven. Is it Starfire's first appearance too? I think so. But then Beast Boy appeared in Doom Patrol 99, and obviously Robin was, Detective Comics 38. So not their first appearances, but the rest of them pretty much got their first appearances. And they're just a massively popular run. They had a very popular run in the 80s. They've had multiple TV shows, cartoons, stuff like that. I think they have a current TV show called Titans. I've never watched it. But they always have something going on. This, to me, this is a long term for me, personally. This is a long term. I would definitely pick up this book. Now, is it going to drop more from where it's at right now? Maybe a little bit, but not too much. All right, next we got XMen 130, first appearance of Dazzler. We got a 9.4 down 58% from 720 to 300, a 9.6 down 35% from 899 to 580, and a 9.8 down 38% from 3,050, now selling for 1,895. I mean, the Dazzler, I think there's some speculation that the Dazzler was going to appear in something. I'm not exactly sure. There's always rumors. Who knows? I mean, there's probably rumors about me appearing in the MCU. That is actually fact. I am appearing in the MCU. Who shall I be? I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Well, I can't tell you. NDA, all that kind of stuff. But anyways, there's always rumors of someone appearing in something, blah, blah, blah. I think that kind of boosted this a little bit. Obviously, the comic boom of last year. I mean, Dazzler did have her own run. She was in the original X-Men cartoon that they only made a one of. But she wasn't really in the 90s cartoon or any future or anything, maybe a guest appearance in an episode or two. But yeah, so I mean, I could see this book dropping more, to be honest. It probably will. But it won't drop forever. It's a good key in the Bronze Age X-Men lore. So, all right, last one on the list is an update. I like to do an update from one I've done previously before. Before I do, though, remember, hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't done any of those, do both of them. But if you've done one of them, do the other one. If you've already done both, and that's all. I guess you can't do anything else. But once again, use that link below. All right, we got Avengers 57. A 4.5 is down 6%. When I did this before, it was averaging 383. Now averaging 360. A 6'5" then was averaging 570, now averaging 563. It's not really down, only 1%. A 7'5" was averaging 746, now averaging 892. So that is actually up 20%. So overall, this book has been down since the height. I think it'll probably drop a little more because no one's really sure what's happening with Vision in the MCU. You thought maybe she would show up in Doctor Strange, or he would show up in Doctor Strange 2, but never really happened. Wait, I just thought about it. I don't know. I mean, he's obviously portrayed as a he, but does he have he parts? I don't know. I know he had a kid with Wanda, but I know he can just make whatever he wants, right? He can kind of change his body, or at least now I don't know. I mean, he's always drawn as a he. You assumed he was a he, but I mean, he's technically a robot, so he could be anything. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments below. Could he technically be anything, right? Does he have to be a he? Could be a she. He's technically an it because he's not a man. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. I don't know. I just now thought of it. I never really thought of it before. All right. Have a good day.